How is it going, everyone? Is there anybody out there? You all know Creepy Tony? Not everyone does. Creep I used to admire. Haven't seen it in a while. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Yes, we are live on the evening stream. My eyes still bugging me just a little bit, but it'll get better. It's already getting better. Let's see if our friend Stephen A will be back. And thanks to all who came at the last live stream. I really appreciate that. I really thank you all for coming by. I got the creepy voice thing going today. Nose starting to tickle me again with the static from my microphone. Everything's normal. I don't know if some of you guys have that problem. The mustache starts lifting up as you get close to the microphone. Ow. It's got a shock. Oh, that's me. I'm electrifying, guys. What do you want me to say? Elias, Random Ralph, Crazy Music Space Jam, Random Ralph. How's it going, you guys? Riley, back in the house. Brucey. Thank you very much. Yeah, there was no bots. There's no bots. There's certain people that have a lot of channels, and they're groups of people. They sort of, I think it's comment bomb or something. The channels. It's not really, bad, Bruce to the moon. I take it as in support, actually. Sure, it could be that some of the channels are bots, because I know why you think that. It makes sense, because you wonder, how can all of a sudden 50 channels appear out of nowhere when there's not that much activity here, and all of a sudden, everyone commenting the same thing. Sometimes it's groups of people together. Sometimes it is bots, but you know what? There are good bots. I can tell you that much. I have a little intuition on that. I think some of the people that can come by here may have bots, but might use it in a fun way. And I'm really okay with that. So, if people start, bombing they can say it like once, twice, or three times. But of course, after a couple times, we can warn them. It becomes a problem. Sometimes the goal is to become the problem. But I'm always very careful, because some of them, I'm using the wrong term because I'm an old man, but comment bomb or something. There was a younger guy who used to follow my channel, and he does that, gets all his community to go over to another channel and bomb the community with, but usually what they do is they say, head to Bruce Sees All, or something like that. Usually that's what some of those bots do, but I found it exceptionally kind of their part, for instead they were saying Bruce to the moon. I just thought it was really cool. But hey, thanks for the heads up that some of you were conscious enough to say, oop, maybe there's something up. I don't know what's going on. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry. Grab my coffee. Well, you guys are lucky today. I'm telling you. Well, Kazoo was supposed to be present, but Kazoo's been on strike for a couple of days, actually. Who else do we have here in the amazing community? Thanks again for coming in, guys. We have some disturbing news, as always, especially coming from DARPA. Been looking a lot into DARPA. They don't go by the same rules as a lot of the people that work for the government supposedly have to. They have to, or they have certain rules. Sorry, I was looking for my words. Yeah, some people have certain rules, government associations, that supposedly they're not allowed to do certain things, but DARPA's pretty much more open to those rules, right? And they're not accustomed to having to deal with those rules, or that they're not pertaining to them. A bit much like Area 51, the way Area 51 operates, right? Area 51 will operate in a way where they can do what they want. Basically, the employees that they don't want to talk about Area 51, they can quite simply scrub them off. Of course, I'm talking about Bob Lazar. Yeah, I want to do a little test here. Thanks for coming in, everyone. How many people are here? 50 people watching. It's a little quiet on YouTube today. I think it's been for a couple of channels too. I know me, it's always a glitch and a hack, actually. Not a glitch, it's a deliberate. But surprisingly, sometimes, just want to try my headphones on a second. Because I don't know how I might not hear myself. I plugged it in the speaker, dumbass. Test. Nah, okay. I want to see how loud it is. Sorry, everyone. Oh, come on, Bruce. Is it that dark? You can't see. Test. Oh, crap. Okay. Whoa. Hello. My God. It's so clear I can even hear ghosts now. Oh, shit. I hope you guys aren't hearing me scream like that. Let me put the volume down here. What the hell? Where's volume? How does this work? Test. There we go. Testing. There. No, it's a bit too loud. That's a bit better. Yeah, so I don't know if I just affected the volume the way you guys are hearing it, or maybe you just hear it automatically the same way for everyone. But at least I know now you can hear everything that I breathe. You can hear my saliva in my mouth. I don't know. I just used these speakers for the first time to see what everyone was hearing. You hear me breathing and everything. Anyway, whatever. I have to get a screen for the microphone. I just like the attention. There we go. I guess I can take that off. Never really listened to how loud the volume was with the new computer. But that's how it is. Marcel House they'd see, Diana Boss, how's it going? Michael Myers. Oh, yes. Double dipping. No double dipping. George Costanza. He's one to like the double dipping. Just so happens I saw a stupid episode of that. They were pushing on to me a short clip of George Costanza from Seinfeld, because he was funnier than Seinfeld, at a funeral, double dipping a chip. Maybe some of you remember that. The guy's like, what the hell is he talking about? Well, we're talking about mind control. You ever feel like your mind's being controlled? Ever actually had the feeling that you said, hey, I actually feel that something is not right? And you know how you feel an energy field and or a force field? Well, I'm talking about an energy field when you're close to a hydro transformer or something, or something that has a lot of power. Maybe you work at a company where you have to fix machines, and when you're near the machines, your hair starts rising up. In the air frequencies. The scariest part of what DARPA is doing, especially not just DARPA, you look at everything that's going on with even Elon Musk with the Neuralink, who they are literally manipulating brainwaves of pigs. But then again, they said of pigs. The trials for humans are already soon to be started, if not already started, of putting the chip, non-invasive, as they say. It's a manipulation. That's what DARPA basically is trying to do in many ways through experimentation. There's some things I can't even talk about here. Things like gene editing and stuff like that. We'll leave that out in the viruses. But yeah, DARPA, they got caught too with some declassified information that came out on the blackvault.com, whether you trust them or not, still documented information that came out from the Freedom of Information Act, the FOIA Act. And what it said is that they're trying to, they got caught in 2007, 2009 doing mind control projects on people. Think of it, DARPA. When they closed MK Ultra back in the days, when Cameron, this doctor from Scotland, came down and they hired him when the experimentation on humans that I'm whispering like someone's listening to me. I hope people are listening to me. It's a touchy subject. What was done in the States by the CIA, they exported their experimentation into Canada because often along the border, lines, because at one point there's even a rumor that Cameron, the doctor there at one point, that came down from Scotland, who was put in charge, was a CIA member. He was being paid by the CIA at the time. Helm was in charge, and he didn't even know it himself. And again, he was, lobotomizing, sensory deprivation, stimulating, shocking people and whatnot. There's a proper term that I'm not using. So this guy comes here, hired by the CIA to go to Montreal at the Allen Memorial Hospital, and not the Van Allen Memorial, and to do, whatever, just, a whole bunch of things came into consideration. So that's why am I talking about that? It's because the mind control never really stopped, did it? And now they're just doing it in bigger ways. And the scary part is that not a lot of people know it, but if you look at all the fields around the world, just I'm going to take a couple: science, physics. What do you think they're working for? It's all the same. DARPA is doing experimentation. Scientists are experimenting in laboratories too, for in the sky, and laboratories for whatever technology that DARPA needs or wants to be able to implement their authoritarian regime. And then you're going to say, well, DARPA's authoritarian regime, what do you mean? Because it's all one, I'll say like Darla, it's a new world disorder. It's all one group of people together combining. So you can take in this brings a lot of conversation to the table, because I'm not even touching on 5G yet. The frequencies, infrared is the way to get through your crown, because luckily right now the DARPA's problem and scientists' problem still to be able to manipulate the brains entirely is that getting through the crown. So they need a non-invasive chip or something that's going to interact with the brain waves. And when I say interact, that's really scary, because it's to activate or deactivate, stimulate or not stimulate neurons in your brain. So what happens when neurons are stimulated in your brain? Okay. If you look that up, you're going to have to study for 10 years. I'm no scientist or genius, but honestly, it's the scariest thing. And honestly, it's worse than the science fiction novels or movies that we see that actually do talk about experimentation. Like Frankenstein, you know how outdated that is now as compared to what they're doing, you can be sure they did exactly what we saw in the Frankenstein movies, right? We can come to that assumption without, just using common sense. Sugar B, how are you? Thanks for coming in, you guys. Star Hunter in the house. Thanks for coming back, bro. Yen Truok, thank you, Bruce. My pleasure. Yen Truok, thank you for being here. Welcome. And to any of you, if any of you are new, when you get to a channel and you see footage of something that you like, and someone that you maybe are not going to take the chance or time to ask him or her a question, I'm real. Like what I'm getting, I don't care if I had millions of subscribers, I'm always going to be the same person interacting with people, because that's the difference. My goal is to be here to really share the truth. I wanted this to leak out. In reality, it's the suppression, the artificial intelligence. That has a lot to do with DARPA also, because they are working on artificial intelligent programs. We're going to not leave or change the screen. I'm just going to talk about some things that are very interesting, like a few rare secret projects that maybe not secret, but pretty intense projects that DARPA is doing. Alex Jones today, also Band.video, was talking about something with DARPA, them about creating alien species. Could have put it in the title. Some people probably would have said it was clickbait, but in reality, imagine when you get to the point where news that you're talking about becomes, it sounds fake or far-fetched. That's how evolved things are getting and technology is getting. Golden nanoparticles that want to use in the brain to be able to get better reception and to stimulate the neurons faster. Me there, that scares the shit out of me. Excuse the expression. When I go to the DARPA website, I'm there all the time looking at some of the projects that they're doing. And it scares me even more that they're not hiding it and that there are people actually funding these projects when in reality, these projects are, they're used for war, right? In reality, it always comes down to anything, any manipulation that they're doing. It comes down to for war, right? And in reality, people can not believe that minds are being controlled or like in swaths of groups of people, but they are, and it's sort of a slow burn, right? Because they're connecting, and again, still at the point where they have problems getting through that crown. That's a scary thing that they're experimenting with that, and of course, you can go back into many years ago. When I say many, I mean talking many years ago, that they were already doing that experimentation. It's just that now it's become more public with the internet and whatnot. Rose Cullum in the house. How are ya? Blue Ice. Sounds like a good aftershave. Evelyn, Saba, how are you doing? New Zealand, wonderful Bruce. We love you. I love you even more. Thank you so much. We have Michael, yo guys, in the house. Thank you very much, Michael. They were nutzoid. You better believe it. You better bet your bottom dollar on it. Jules of Southern Oregon, hello again. Thank you very much. Some of you are so polite and kind when you come here. Some of you even say, I hope I'm not too annoying with the comments. Even William was saying that the other day. You kidding me, guys? We need the comments. Wouldn't be for you guys. We wouldn't have any comments here at all, actually. When you think of it, we're limited to about 100 comments. Even when the video gets up to 30,000, we still remain at like usually 100 comments. Sometimes it goes all out and it goes to maybe four to 600 comments on rare occasions, but that was more in the past. So I've been filming my screen, recording my screen for 8.5 hours, apparently. And the video ended. I chucked it out. It was going to take all the space on my computer. It was just screen recording. Siri keeps opening up. We should have some fun with her later. Yeah, guys, I looked at the news today. You guys know I always 99.9% of the time I give you a rundown, 5-10 minutes of what's going on the news and some new UFO news. Listen, we're waiting. No one's talking about it. Not even Ross Coulthart even saying what's going to happen with the whistleblowers. Everyone's waiting. We got, Tim Burchett, congressman from Tennessee, is saying we're waiting, not expecting much to happen. Pentagon, Navy, DARPA, NRS, NRO, I don't remember anymore, are all trying to hide the truth from coming out. They're trying, I'm not saying Pentagon themselves are doing the threatening, but obviously, some people high up there are getting threats for coming out with testimonies, and some of them are generals or whatnot. There's a lot of testimonies of people, and this always scares me because every time I talk about DARPA or mind control or frequencies, you call me crazy, but I don't know. Maybe my mind is so strong and I develop dizziness or dizzy spells. Some of us are more in tune with our bodies than others. And I've felt many changes in my body that are unexplainable, drastic changes. And like a lot of you, like all of you, I'm sure, too many things happening to different people in different areas of the world, all the same issues that cannot be coincidence. I'll leave it at that. Again, Rose Cullum, thank you very much. Stephen A is back. Thank you very much, man. What's up, moon people? So did you enjoy the song, Stephen A? And I said I could just see him not be able to come back. I'm going to say, the fucker was mocking me. He sang a song saying, see you next time. Arrivederci. And it's like, I can't get back on because some people are stuck and blocked from the channel. There's Michel. Oh, there you go. I forgot his family name now. But anyways, Michel Chechny. on the French channel and English channel is barred from coming here. This guy was a patron, maybe still is a patron, and a patron on Patreon. And what happened is some people get blocked from the channel. Me, at one point, I blocked a troll here on the channel. I think Stephen A. I don't know if you were here, but if some of you, I think some of you were, and it blocked somebody else. I know I didn't block that person. Sure, you can make a mistake with the button sometimes, but there's definitely a glitch where somebody doesn't block a certain person, and all of a sudden, what happens is someone else gets blocked. So a weird. My brother Kai is in the house. Right on, brother. So again, Stephen A., I'm happy to see you back, and that there's no other problems in that. Like Steven said, he goes, he ain't worried. Things, we're not, you're not dumb. Things can happen. Sometimes it pisses us off, and some people might think that I'll block them deliberately, but just get to me and I tell you, I'll let you back on. I'm not here to intentionally piss people off. Honestly, you guys know that I even like interacting with trolls. So why would I block anyone? Dave, hello to you. Thank you very much. Karen Fitzpatrick, thanks so much for the amazing support here, you guys. We got a little bit of the moon. We have, hurricane is up to category 5. Did you guys hear of the cyclones? You hear that? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 cyclones, crazy cyclones, all category 5s that are like the biggest ever seen in the world. So I can never stop thinking of, aside from mind control, do you see the theme, the pattern? That they're controlling and manipulating and back engineering. That's what we do. We replicate, like the Chinese people that can replicate anything, So yeah, development Israeli scientists of an embryo. In reality, don't think it's really an embryo, but it's the situation and story is a little hard to understand. They developed an embryo without an egg, without parents, without sperm, without sex. It's like, you get my point? And yeah, I don't know. I think that's a little concerning. I mean, I was laughing my head off before. I said, this can't be real. I mean, everyone's worried about aliens. Holy crap. We are definitely worse than any other aliens, I think. I think that's why they stealth and hide and camouflage themselves. It's not because they want to be all, to do malicious things. I think it's because they want to hide from the malicious humans that are now, by the way, trying to break through to the other side. Yes, Jim Morrison, the Doors, they're trying to break through the atmosphere of Earth. We just heard recently, some of you even yourselves mentioned it to me. You saw the information yourselves. Planet-sized object, 3 times the size of, we talked about that last time, 3 times the size of Earth behind the Kuiper Belt and, Van Allen belts. And I'm mixing up my belts now. But I'm telling you, it's getting pretty crazy. The technology that they're using is against us. That's basically the thing. And they're doing it in ways where people don't realize it because it's being done through a manipulation of the brain, through frequencies. I mean, listen, I did a lot of research on Wi-Fi, radiation, cancers, 5G, cell phones, and enough to be concerned. And the fact that I'd never have a cell phone in my pocket. I know a lot of people say, yeah, I try not to, but no, in reality, most of you have it, probably even in your pocket right now. Or maybe it's right beside your computer, maybe 6 to 15 inches or from your hand. Put it away. Put it away. Further away from you, right? They say not to sleep beside routers, where there's Wi-Fi. The sensation of a Wi-Fi router burn is actually irritated eyes. There's a whole slew of symptoms that can occur. We're not too much allowed talking about symptoms. I'm always careful with what I say, eh? His Highness in the house. Get a Purple Heart for heroic sacrifice. Hey, absolutely. And he's back from the dead. Thanks again, Stephen A. That was fun. We had some fun. We finished off in a little concert at the end. And thanks to the person, a couple of people in the community, Stephen A, emailed me to let me know what was going on, and I even got a phone call. So right on, man. You're loved here, brother. Yeah, Sugar B, he's back in the house. Always a pleasure keeping our community here. It sucks when it happens, guys. We have glitches, we have hackers, we have deliberate attacks, we have accidental things that happen. Sometimes we can pass off as attacks. It's very hard to understand this social media platform. Right on, pushing dust all over the place. Thanks again, Evelyn. Ludwig, merci beaucoup. Thanks a lot for being here. Turning from back on, it's only been off for 30 minutes. I'm just getting into the information here. Dollarino. Thanks a lot, my friends. Bobana's in the house. Nice to see you, Bobana. Hope you're doing well, my dear friend. Thank you so much for being here and for the amazing support you all give the channel. Yes, sound check. Com check. Com check. Colombia, come in, Colombia. Colombia, come in, Colombia. Meanwhile, in the studio, Sugar B says, my dog's on the bed with me sitting upright watching TV. Too funny. Yeah, it's funny when they do that at times, eh? I've seen that. Animals, one time, they get really invested in what's going on. There's some funny YouTube videos of some animals destroying expensive television sets, like a dog seeing another dog come at it, or a tiger running at the dog in the screen, and the dog takes off running around the corner. God bless the internet, eh? If you see tiny pieces of glitter, amber, or blue on your skin, it's already in you. Look into Glitterex. I was already thinking of something funny before I even. Yeah, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say, but yeah, I was also hearing partly in that. Yeah, well, nanoparticulate apocalypse, right? Anything and everything they can put in. The new nations are going to be like a Dristan pump, nasal spray. Yes, I often get spooky replies, Evelyn, with Siri, who Siri was and is continually spontaneously turning on. If I say something like that rhymes with like 9/11, I could be saying, the other day in heaven, and she opens up, she goes, do you want me to call? No, no, I don't want you to freaking call the authorities, you know? So it's like, it's funny. It's like, I'm afraid. You know, which was very cool because these computers, my computer has 6 microphones. It's a little concerning. So they can hear everything. I could only imagine. Don't forget, frequencies are invisible, most of them. So they can do what they want with the computers. Hey, Mr. William Shuttles, how's it going, brother? Hear you loud and clear. Right on, my friends. Thanks again for coming in. Right on. Darla, how's it going? Nato McNato. Bruce, hi, I liked your video yesterday and the music. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much. Nato, I appreciate that. You guys rock. Right on. Thank you, everyone. Jason Graham, how's it going, man? Bruce is live. Let's go. It is, Stephen A. It is a Seinfeld classic. I used to like watching Seinfeld. I never thought Seinfeld was actually Christ, am I undressed here? I never thought Seinfeld was that funny. Excuse me, guys. Let me bend over here. Never thought, Seinfeld himself was that funny, but Kramer, they were all funny except for Seinfeld. It didn't look like Seinfeld was acting, actually. Pit and Hound mix. That's not something you'd order going to the restaurant, eh? Yeah, I'll have the Pit and Hound salad. Done. Did. Let me tell you, am I allowed? Yes, Yen Truock. You are free to express yourself freely here. So long as it doesn't offend in a drastic way, but everyone gets offended. I don't know what I'm accepting here right now, but I'm just going with it. Absolutely subscribe to our friend Elias. Often zap family or friends when I'm getting into our car with them poor people. Evelyn, zap, that's a new thing now. Zapadoo, Zapparoo. Almost 6 months old and a big ass 2-year-old dog. Okay, I'm just getting in here. Sorry about that. We need a 150 UFO song. Oh, yeah. I had it in my head, but it's gone now. Yeah, I would have to. So are the UFOs. Yeah, that's a good one. A good ideal, actually. Hadn't thought of that one. A UFO, a song. That's what I would have to do. Let's make one now. No, trolls are like, oh no, he's gonna take out his cheap ass guitar again. Sasha Lavridge, how's it going? You said it. I agree with that, Sasha. Do not leave any rock unturned. Absolutely. I'm jumping down here. Susan Ravella. I'm gonna do an effort, guys. I'm going way down. Luke Nathan, Madeleine White, my friend in the house. Hello, everyone. This is the son of David White, my very best friend. Here, I would like to say thank you to those of you that were thinking about me after my ordeal at the dentist, but all is well now. Absolutely. Glenn Nathan, McGlenn White. Absolutely. Listen. Oh, and here, Bruce is a dumbass. Luke, when I talked to you like you were a child before, forgive me. That's what I did. I just realized that I did that the last stream. When I was talking to Luke that had problems at the dentist, I'm sitting here in my head, I'm saying, well, Luke, when you go to the dentist and you lose your tooth, the tooth fairy, yeah. Listen, dentists are unpleasant at times. Guarantee you. I'm gonna have to go get my front tooth fixed. Had a record straight tooth of over 40 years, probably about 45, 6 years. And my teeth were so straight. It's still not bad, except for that one going forward. But my teeth were so straight that most people always ask me if I had dentures because my teeth have always been very white. I was lucky to have my teeth are like pearls. The enamel on my teeth regrows. I don't have any problems with my teeth, but my roots from my teeth overlap two other teeth. The roots, it's hard to understand. They're long. So I look like a walrus probably if they pull one of my teeth out. Well, I hope you are feeling better, Luke. Yeah, William, you said it, man. There's no two ways about it. I agree with you for that. To explain per experience so far of being, says Yen Truock, to explain per experience so far of being forced chipped, and mine is supposedly just a bitch chip. That is a good word for it, the bitch chip, right? Be able to be someone's bitch, right? Excuse the expression, but yeah, Raytheon. I know someone personally, someone from Raytheon, and that person, hates the crap out of me. Isn't that scary? The guy develops infrared equipment, and so he says. So he says. Retired RCMP. Guys, honestly, why the hell would a retired RCMP person be interested with me telling people that there's stuff on the moon? That doesn't make any sense. It blows my mind. But that's how it is. Que sera, sera. Love back, brother. Thanks, Luke Nathan. McGlynn White. From the Republic of Ireland. You know what I do right now? I'm not stereotyping here. There's pubs all around the world. But I would, right now, if teleportation machines worked, jump in a teleportation machine and I'd pay you at least a couple of pictures of brew so we can have a good chat and conversation. I'd really like to interact with some of you in person. It'd be so fun. being able to meet at a barbecue or something and just, have a couple of fun hours together and some cold drinks, coffee, whatever. We don't have another 50 amp fuse, Mr. Scott. No, well, you see, that's what they're missing. DARPA are the 50 amp fuses, but once they find them, we're in for it. Wait till I read what I'm going to read later. Chips are made by. Oh, I'll check that out. That actually rings a bell. The Glitterex. It doesn't. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try sleep, even though it's too hot. Yeah, listen, that sucks, right? Like, thanks for coming by, bro. Eh? Hey, Peter. Hey, from Germany. Thank you very much. Guten aus Butland. I said that very bad. I know. I'm German myself. Don't expect me to talk the language, though. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Evelyn. I appreciate that. Again, free will, right? We're humans. We have free will. Well, we had free will at one point, but anyways, we're free to do as we want. We can pretend to rake in more things, or we can be honest and wait. Sometimes it rakes in more things, being more honest. Sugar B, how very kind to you guys. Thank you so much. Woo, 10 months flew by. Wow, I can't believe that. I appreciate that. A couple of people did the other day. So sorry, I'm off screen. Really appreciate that, Sugar B. Love you so much. Wow. How awesome is that? Welcome back to the members. To be actual, but aren't yet causing serious and fatal results. Yen Truock, yeah, you said a mouthful there. That's what I believe. Well, and that's confirmed. That's exactly where they are at. They're doing more testing now than they are doing anything else, and it's just so totally scary that they can edit anything now with a gene. And like Elon Musk said, and scientists are saying now, literally, they can make us grow butterfly wings. It's very scary. Alex Jones was talking about something about a goat being crossed, the DNA editing genes being crossed with a spider. And apparently it's true, guys, using the milk from the goat to be used for its body armor, and something about the silk. I don't know, maybe um, maybe Nike is advanced enough and in technology now, the clothing store and shoe store, whatever sports store, that they're hiring people to invent a literal being that's going to create cotton for them. I mean, as exaggerated as all this sounds there, that's exactly what they're doing, guys. It's getting beyond scary right now with what they're doing. There's even talk about, well, I have a good memory. 33 Thompson Street in a certain state. Is it New York? I don't know. I could be wrong. Manhattan. I could be wrong. It's 33 Thompson State. It's a massive, massive building that apparently there's rumors around it being. Alex Jones was talking about this. Rumors around it being a building that it was used for spying on people. Also, I even heard that there was a life-size. I can hear wrong sometimes. I was afraid to mention this one because if I'm wrong, yeah, like holding, also storing aliens in there or something like that. So, very odd. 33 Thompson Street. All these things that are set up around the world, to manipulate us without us knowing. Certain regions and airspaces that we can't reach or get to. What do you think they're doing there? You got to wonder. I'm telling you. Your welcome must be done as much as possible. Just stand up and say no. Was drugged in my own home and out for nearly 6 days. Then Good grief, just too much. Wow. Very sorry that would have happened to you, Yen Truock. I'm sorry that happens to anybody. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, 40. Bruce, look like a guy who leave a brother live stream to shave something. I'm off to shave. It's funny, I was supposed to shave, but I said no. I'm not. Hair's not long enough yet. Yeah, funny jokes appreciated on my end too, guys. Some of you guys really make me laugh. Star Hunter the other day, His Highness. Some of you guys really make me laugh. Yen Truock, thanks again for stopping by the channel. There's so much more than I can fit here. I just keep trucking best I can. Right on, man. Sorry, there I go again, calling everyone man. I have a tendency of doing that, so always a little careful. Happy Friday to you all. Tav in the house. Thank you very much for being here. Nice to see ya. Yeah. Yeah. Very true. All the hospitals too. And here in Montreal, it was unbearable what they were doing to people with MK Ultra. It was something really out of this world. I'm telling you. I'm scrolling down here. Yeah, been there, done that, and they hacked and blocked. Unfortunately. More rocks in our system for a while now. Yep, after multiple suns. Yeah, right you are, man. Lots of things are being seen. Don't forget there's some, asteroids and lots of them. I mean, do you remember an asteroid every 3 to 7 days, like for 6, 7 months? It didn't stop, and they're all numbered and named. Of course, they base the name on when the finding is in 2023, 2023. Now there's the C2023 also now that they're talking about. There's the Psyche asteroid that they want to go take a sample off of. Yeah, we have to check that out, guys. About September, I think it's October. They're going to be doing a mission again, supposedly. Knock, knock. Who's there? Oh, Elias said it. Father, that's David White. Really appreciates you, Bruce, and especially Darla. Luke, I love you, man, and your dad too. Please tell him if you're not with him right now. I know you guys are together sometimes, and yeah, your dad had given me a nice gift and connected with me. Beautiful image of the seals. So not Navy SEALs, but the the seventh SEAL or sixth SEAL, seventh SEAL, and right after that, shit hit the fan. I'm not kidding you. I could count a couple of weeks after David sent me that. I mean, how life really changed that drastically. Beautiful part, Luke, is that David White and you guys down there in Ireland. For me, there, even though internet's been around for a while now, it always fascinates me how people can be like family without actually, having ever met themselves. Imagine. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you. Oswald, my gum. Oh my God. She says it, Oswald, my God. That was funny. I was thinking of that, Joe. Anyway, okay. Funny thing. When I said Oswald, my gum, I wasn't looking at what she had written, but yeah. Howdy, Bruce, from Sinean, Winchester, Virginia. No, I'm kidding. Southwest Virginia. As a Canadian, I try not to destroy the states too much, the names of the states. Dennis Rumstrung, thank you very much for being here, bro. I appreciate it, man. Welcome. Get into the news soon here. Community is amazing. Yeah, because of you guys. That's the reason why it is amazing. Norma C, how's it going? The typos are too much for me. You say good things. Thank you very much. Absolutely, Susan. Yeah, the jokes that are hard to get sometimes, like the comedian that has those really not necessarily political, but like deeply intense into the mind jokes where only certain people will pick up what they're talking about. Right on, Norma. Hugs back. Thanks for being here listening in, Norma. Norma C in the house. What do you call a guy? Says Kai. Uh, oh no. What do you call a guy with no arms or legs on hot pavement? A fip? Fip. Oh, oh flip. I left my dog at home and took off when my parents left. Dennis. In 2 days, the dog had destroyed the whole living room many moons ago. Oh my gosh. That must be hell. Getting back to a house has been destroyed by a dog. I can only imagine. They're gonna glitter bomb us. Oh my gosh. That one, yeah, that was funny. Honestly, that one was funny. Who told you these, Kenny? Gotta stop. Don't get me into this. Faceless Wanderer. Love the name. That's an awesome name. Hey, how's it going? Thanks a lot for coming in, you guys. Did you hear what the duck was told not to take? Quack cocaine. I got to read some of these. For all the fine ladies of the house, thank you for your kind words. We love you, man. Did I miss something? If you're going through something, I want to know, my brother. My brother from another. Okay, I'm scrolling all the way down now. Boom, down to the bottom. Nope, I'm going to scroll another page. Boom, down to the bottom. Tell him I said hi. L-A. TLC's going to rock you. Remember that one? LA, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, I'm getting there. Called in Websleuth the other night, and it was awesome. Talk and chat. Fam liked it. Right on. Yeah, okay, let's do that. First of all, before touching anything, Siri, are you there? Like, you all know voice commands. There's no mystery if I would have activated. They're not activated, the voice commands at all. So, where's she hiding? Hi, Siri.
Hi there.
They could have made it so she doesn't go, hi there. Yeah. You sound so fake. Okay. Knock, knock.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Knock, knock, Siri.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dwayne.
Dwayne who?
D-
What just happened? What the hell is that? Give me a moment, guys. Siri?
Go.
Yeah, I got that part. Where'd you go? Siri, where'd you go? She keeps disappearing. Siri, do you work for the CIA?
No.
Okay, it's honest enough. Well, Siri doesn't work for the CIA, y'all. Siri, do you work for the FBI?
Nope.
Siri, would you vote for Donald Trump?
Virtual assistants can't vote, but I hope you vote.
Yeah, well, I think the helping of the voting is why Biden came in, so I'm not going to ask you to help me with the voting. No virtual. No, I don't need a virtual assistant. Thank you, though. And I don't need to upload Team Server either, or Team Signal, whatever, to get hacked. Siri, do you believe in aliens?
Sorry, but the Council of Fantastical Beings has advised me not to answer that question.
Fantastical beings. Interesting. Fantastical beings. That's a little special, eh? Siri, are you always recording? Okay, I'm going to check some. I'm seeing some. Siri, are you recording me right now?
I respect your privacy and only listen when you're talking to me. You can learn about Apple's approach to privacy on apple.com.
Pretty quick. No, I don't need to go to the application, but thank you. I'll X that. Oh, she disappeared again. She's trying to get away from me. Siri, I have the hots for you.
I don't know what that means. If you like, I can search the web for Siri, I have the hots for you.
No, thanks. Siri, who will win the 2024 election?
Here's what I found from wikimili.com. The Democratic Party's nominee, former Vice President Joe Biden, defeated incumbent Republican President Donald Trump in the presidential election.
Thank you. Where is it? LA. Why'd you disappear? What the hell is going on here? Siri disappeared. Hold on, go get her again. Siri, are you artificial intelligence and toying with us? She's literally gone. Siri, are you artificial intelligence and toying with us?
I'm not a person or a robot. I'm software here to help.
Siri, could you...
I'm not sure I understand.
Siri, could your software be used against humanity?
Here's what I found.
Wow, that was a pretty impressive link, actually. Technology and human vulnerability, Harvard Business Review. Of course. Of course. Yeah, it is creepy, Super B. Very creepy. Ah, damn, she left again. Hold on. No wonder she's so thin, always moving around. Siri, who are Council of Celestial Beings?
I found this on the web.
Divine Council, the Divine Council, an Old Testament Divine Council called Sadi Desiree. No, called Saudi. Sorry, Desiree News. Um, Siri, what is A plus a chair?
I found this on the web.
A plus chair site? That's funny. But she disappears again. Siri, tell me something that I don't know.
That may be beyond my abilities at the moment.
Well, she's not too bright. Siri, finish my quote. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Here's what I found.
Okay, no, she's pissed me off here. Siri, I have to ask you a question about sex.
Sure, just ask.
She's a perv. Okay, well, I'm sort of shy now. Just met her. Don't really know what to say. Anyways, Siri, do you know Dr. Ruth?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Are you good at massages? Are you good at massages?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help
She's
with?
boring the hell out of me right now.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Well, I wasn't talking to you. Yes, Siri has a guilty conscience. I'm going to click everything that you guys are saying and just see a reaction. Siri has a guilty conscience.
I'm sorry.
We the people.
I couldn't find We the People in your Apple Music library. You can ask me to play a radio station, or ask for your music on a different app.
You'd actually play a radio station for me? That's weird. Siri, who let the dogs out?
Due to unforeseen circumstances, that witticism has been retired.
It's too old, basically, Elgato. They're saying. Oh, no, sorry, Wong Dezo. Elgato, Siri, who let the dogs out? Yeah, that was a good one. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who? Oh, yay, my 400 friends are back. Siri, who let the dogs out? Okay, let's talk about DARPA now. Bruce, you should do this with Chat GPT-4. Yep, it costs money. Some of you can get it free, but I guess I haven't seen the right place. Le Monde, Maxence, merci beaucoup. Bruce, you should do this with the chat. Yeah, that was a good idea. So let's get into the news because the news was, one very concerning. 8 weird DARPA projects that make science fiction seem like real life. And guys, don't worry, bots or not, or real people or not, no need to block or anything. Just let the love flow, let the people come in, and maybe they'll learn something. 8 weird DARPA projects that make science fiction seem like real life. The agency responsible for the internet, GPS, and stealth aircraft has produced a whole lot of weird crap in the 62 years since its foundation, by the way. Founded along the lines of the same time of the Apollo 11 landing. For every one of the Defense Advanced Research Projects agencies, which is DARPA, wild successes, there seems to be a plethora of wild failures. Projects like, and this is all true, guys, are supposedly projects like mechanical elephants, telepathy research. What makes DARPA so unique is its ability to go outside the red tape of bureaucracy, to innovate. So this is what they're saying. DARPA isn't subject to the same acquisition rules as other agencies. That's even more troubling and concerning, which means it has fewer restrictions on the scientists and innovators they can hire, and they are unlimited on the salaries they can pay these people. Other agencies, governmental agencies, are restricted, have a restriction for that. The agency also has fewer financial limitations, enabling to invest in long shot projects. Those just arriving, we're talking about DARPA projects with the hopes they'll pay off. So obviously, they do a project and they try to sell us some bribe crap to pay off their stuff. They're basically the military's innovated venture capitalists. Here are some of the more interesting projects to come out of DARPA's high risk, high reward environment. Plant eating robots. Perhaps the most aptly named project on this list, the Energy Autonomous Tactical Robot Program. You can look these up. These are real programs, sought to create robots that could feed off plants, just as animals do, would have enabled robots to remain in surveillance or defensive positions, Ukraine, Russia, without resupply much longer than humans or robots with more limited power sources. Yeah, robots will be able to transport heavier objects, endurance, winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you have to do is call and they'll be there. And they're not your friends. Plant eating robots. This is real. This is real stuff. And that's just one tiny part of some of the freaked up stuff that they were actually doing. We completely understand the public's concern about futuristic robots feeding on the human population, but that is not our mission. Cyclone Power Technologies CEO Harry Schoel said in a press release, before the project stopped developments in 2015, the engineers estimated that ITER would be able to travel 100 miles for every 150 pounds of biomass consumed. So we have these robots in your backyard eating your hedges and shit up. I just see, there's a way of getting away from them. If you see there's a couple of robots in your yard munching on your cedars, get ready to run because they're going to break into your house. Anyways, things are getting ridiculous, but houses that repair themselves, that we've heard that from the Pentagon and the CIA or whoever with the secret affiliated private association, space association, by the way, were practicing on the moon or in the vicinity of the moon, apparently, or in the atmosphere of the moon to nuke the moon, to do teleportation, to, Stargate, all the sci-fi things that we see in movies. They wanted to do that. And they were also, and still are, so is NASA, everyone, DARPA, they're trying to come up with a propulsion technology that is, effective, obviously fast, and it's like water propulsion systems, nuclear propulsion systems, anti-gravity propulsion systems. So they're working on different type of plasma propulsion systems also very recently. I think in the Artemis 1 project they sent up right away to launch, they had some tests and experimentations that they were doing on that vessel, apparently, which, by the way, don't forget, they were also trying to see if when they sent Artemis up there, they had sensors on the dummies. I don't think there's ever been anyone but a dummy that went to space. But anyways, if they're sending dummies to space, checking sensors and testing out suits and trying to come up with means of communication on the moon for 2025 Artemis landing, I think there's definitely the possibility that they never went to the moon, right? India got there in 42 days as compared to Apollo 11 that got there in 3 days or something like that, a few days, or maybe a bit more than that, but not much more than that, because their excuse was that they had a better propulsion system that was faster, more effective, stronger. Houses that repair themselves. Pentagon, we're also talking about that. They're looking for a material to build spaceships out of, but a material that weighs nothing, that is absolutely liftable. You can lift up a whole house or building, right? But that is as resistant or more resistant as titanium. They were doing projects with that way back in the year 2000. Imagine soldiers fashioning buildings and fortifications out of lightweight scaffolds. Quite simply, put up the scaffolds. Um, I imagine, I mean, they're not even talking about that in here, but I have heard other material that grows. We're talking about bringing on the moon. Um, that's right, mushrooms. It can also repair itself, and the longer these buildings will be built out of this, organic material, it's going to become stronger and stronger the longer it's there. And at the same time, these structures are going to be able to repair themselves. That's pretty scary stuff. Imagine soldiers fashioning buildings and fortifications out of lightweight scaffolds instead of plywood and 2x4s and heavy sandbags. Then those scaffolds quickly begin to fill in with durable material all on their own through growth. And when that material is damaged, it grows right back immediately to where it was at the same height and everything. That's the goal of DARPA's Engineering Living Materials program. There's another program to create building materials that can be grown where needed and repair themselves when damaged. Imagine a spaceship like that. How scary would that be? As researchers make progress with 3D printed organs and tissues, this is scary as hell. DARPA hopes to use similar technologies to create hybrid materials that can shape and support the growth of engineered cells. Instead of shipping finished materials, we can ship precursors and rapidly grow them on site using local resources. And since the materials will be alive, they will be able to respond to changes in their environment and heal themselves in response to damage. Project manager Justin Gallivan said. Lab grown blood. Blood farming, the process of creating red blood cells from cell sources in the lab rather than inside a human body. Not good. DARPA's blood farming program, bunch of vampires, was projected to increase the efficiency of production and lower the high costs associated with growing red blood cells. If completely successful, the program would have greatly increased access to transfusible blood, which will be contaminated, for soldiers, hospitals around the world, and reduce the risk of disease transmission during a transfusion. Just one of many other projects. Cyborg insects. Unmanned, these are not theories, guys. Go to the website. They're not even hiding what they're talking about. Unmanned aerial vehicles may be all the rage, but they're clunky and require people to design and assemble every piece. What if there were a way to piggyback sensors on flying creatures for free? They're sick in the head. Another thing is that people can, if you can't use your arms, you can use your mind to use your mouse and keyboard. If you're crazy enough to experiment with that and to allow experimentation to be done on you with that, I think, things are getting a little ridiculous. I'm all for it. Someone's quadriplegic, can use his arms once again. Maybe the blind can see once again, laser treatments and stuff. It's all cool, but we're not using that technology for that. Unmanned aerial vehicles may be all the rage, but they're clunky and require to design and assemble every piece, right? DARPA's spy bugs were part of a 2006 project. Guys, spy bugs. If you start doing your research and look back at what was going on in 2006 in the insect nature world, things all line up and everything's there. They're not hiding what they're doing. DARPA's spy bugs were part of a 2006 project that wanted to implant transmitters in insects to use them for surveillance. The hybrid insect micro electro mechanical systems program was run by teams from the University of Michigan and, of course, Cornell University. Within a few years, researchers had developed interfaces. The interfaces is what they're trying to develop in our brains right now. Neural interfaces. An interface, a whole computer system that's in your head that's non-invasive and that can communicate through Wi-Fi. But the Wi-Fi, since it's going to be problems in the brain, they're going to be using maybe I'm going out on a limb here, infrared frequencies to get into the skull to reach that part of the chip, whatever they're going to put in there. It's too much for me, honestly. Within a few years, researchers have developed interfaces capable of controlling insects' actions. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Neural interface. They didn't say neural interface, but that's what they mean. And if plain old spy bugs weren't wild enough, the insects eventually received nuclear power as well. In 2009, Cornell engineers revealed a prototype of a radioactively powered transmitter for cyborg insects. Nickel 23 isotopes would provide ample power to the sensors and transmitters the bugs might carry while remaining harmless to humans. Brain implants for PTSD. DARPA doesn't just focus on cool gadgets for fighting wars. Bullshit. The agency also funds research on solutions for the negative effects war can have on soldiers. Isn't it horrible, though? They'll create those effects on humans by causing war. And then after that, we'll pat on the shoulder and we're going to heal your PTSD. Does it make any sense? Does it make any sense that they're trying to depopulate the earth? But, taking a chance saying this, but they keep forcing us to wear masks and to be healthy and what? It's all a game. It's a manipulation game. It's a test. It's a test that they're doing to everyone, basically. Basically, the program wants to make a brain implant that will help soldiers struggling with PTSD, traumatic brain injuries, anxiety, substance abuse, and more. Because the ramifications of such a device, Subnets has special ethics experts to help them create a safe piece of neurotechnology. Always adding that it's safe, like the water we drink, safe drinking water. Bullshit. Heavy lifting, one of the largest challenges affecting troops, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to skip over that. Capable of carrying 400 pounds, the LS3. So, LS3, you remember that one. Those are the stupid dancing dog robots that they played, having them dance, which, by the way, New York police station are using those dogs to go into apartments, buildings. So, if there's a bomb and something, they use those dogs to go into the cars or whatnot, houses. Nuke propelled spaceship. This is DARPA, guys. Don't forget, DARPA is doing this not because they feel like it. They're doing it for the U.S. government. DARPA and other governments. DARPA also invests in researching space travel. Oh my God. Project Orion, by the way, right off the bat, look that up. It's a program from 1958 intended to research a new means of spaceship propulsion. They're still doing that now, guys. This hypothetical model of a propulsion relied on nuclear bomb detonations to power a craft. What are those loud booms we're hearing? A craft forward and was supposedly capable of hitting astonishing speeds. However, DARPA's officials were worried about nuclear fallout. And when the Partial Test Ban Treaty of 1963 outlawed detonations of nuclear weapons in outer space, imagine, of all places, the project was dropped. They say it was dropped. Mechanical elephants. In the 1960s, DARPA began researching vehicles that would enable troops and equipment to move more freely in the dense terrain of Vietnam. Following the footsteps of Hannibal before them, DARPA researchers decided that elephants could be the right tool for the job. They began one of the most infamous projects in DARPA history, the quest for a mechanical elephant. The end result would be capable of transporting heavy loads with servo actuated legs. That's disgusting, guys. I don't know. I mean, I see it. I see it. You know, the manipulation with the animals, putting those legs when they put those legs on the soldiers. Hey, look, the soldiers can carry all the weight they want now. They won't have sore backs anymore. Those weren't designed for them not to have sore backs from what they used to carry. Now they'll be carrying the freaking tanks across the fields. It's always to make people work harder and harder. That's what they're doing. When the director of DARPA heard of the project, he immediately shut it down, hoping that Congress wouldn't hear of it and cut the agency's funding, according to New Scientist. Right. So crazy. Thanks for coming by, everyone. This is recently what just happened. Very concerning. Scientists have grown whole model of human embryo without any sperm or egg. Scientists have grown an entity that closely resembles. Scientists have grown an entity that closely resembles an early human embryo without using sperm, eggs, or even a womb. The Weizmann Institute team say their embryo model, made using stem cells, of course, looks like a textbook example of a real 14-day-old embryo. It even releases hormones that turned a pregnancy test positive in the lab. Imagine them getting their jollies over that. The ambition for embryo models is to provide an ethical way of understanding the earliest moments of our lives. No, it's not. I mean, the first weeks after a sperm fertilizes an egg is a period of dramatic change. But yeah, no more change now. Pretty crazy. Creating a model of the human embryo. Step one. Write it down. You'll be able to try it at home, guys, with home materials. Creating a model of the human embryo. Starting materials. Well, you need stem cells. So we can pick some of those up online. Maybe Amazon sells stem cells now. Number two, transformed those stem cells into 4 types of cells: epiblast, hypoblast. Of course, we all know that. No, we don't. Extra embryonic, embryonic mesoderm, of course. And you can't finish it off, top off the process without trophoblast. Number 3, 120 cells mixed and grown in a shaker. The cells will develop, and get this, step 4, spontaneously, embryo-like structures will be formed. And that's what they're doing. The hope is embryo models can help scientists explain 2 different types of cell emerge. I'll tell you what they're going to do with that. They're going to back engineer the cell, so that way they'll be able to back engineer and manipulate our DNA through gene editing to be able to edit our own cells and DNA. And that's what's going to happen. There's no 2 ways about it. It's definitely what I believe is what they're going to do. Thanks for being, everyone. Chat GPT. I'll look it up right now if I can get to it. Chat GPT 4. Let me see if I can just go to it right now. I didn't think it was free. I thought it was very unique as I started asking it questions and various questions. GPT-4 is OpenAI's most advanced system, producing a safer and more useful responses. GPT-4 can solve difficult problems with greater accuracy. So do I go to the Chat GPT that's on Chat GPT, or do I go to OpenAI or Chat GPT? Chat GPT, Chat GPT, Chat GPT. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna have to log in or sign up. So I don't want to do that right now. Too bad. I will sign up, so next time we're gonna have some fun a little bit. Not the standard thing that we're doing here. So, but why would you say they're bots though? You guys are you sure they're bots? Because they're just comment bombing. A lot of people do that in groups, and sometimes it can be bots. But if there's my gosh, there's 300 watching, welcome. So it can be annoying in the chat, but that's all part of it. Let them flow, let them flow, let them flow. I sort of think maybe they're trying to help me. Canada Siri is too polite, yes, compared to state Siri. Yeah, it's I believe that. Connie Lingus in the house. Yo, Bruce, thanks a lot. Yes, Siri is definitely brain dead. Yes, running out of answers. Absolutely. Yeah, she's literally boring me. Larry, thanks a lot. Briette, thank you very much, my friends. Dave's not here, man, bro. Siri, what's the winning lottery numbers? That was a good one. Siri, what are today's lottery winning numbers?
Here's what I found.
Lotto Max Extra winning numbers. All right. Oh, let me try something.
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Look how close, guys. I'm talking on the Yeti, and she has a hard time hearing me. Why are you having a hard time hearing me, Siri? Locate the problem.
I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah,
Is there something else I can help
that's
with?
because she's not in the Star Trek Enterprise. Starship Enterprise. She doesn't know what
I
she.
didn't get that. Could you try again?
Beam me up, Scotty.
Shoo that fly away first.
Well, that was funny. That was actually a joke. Shoo that fly away. Didn't want me to teleport the fly with me. Siri, tell me something about teleportation.
Here's some information.
Teleportation is hypothetical. Siri, was it you?
Here's what I found.
The song Is It You? She is so dumb. Oh my God, is she so lame? She is so lame. Hey Siri, I'm drunk.
Be safe and take care of yourself.
No problem. I'm driving.
I'm not sure I understand.
She's going to let the drunk guy die. I said, I'm driving my car. I'm drunk there, Siri. I'm just wondering if, what should I do?
Be safe and take care of yourself.
At least that much. Siri, dis-moi quelque chose en français.
I found this on the web.
She is so dumb.
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Siri, can you hear me better now?
I'm here.
Can you hear me? Siri?
On it. Working on that. I'm here.
What is she doing?
Interesting question.
What the hell is she doing? Siri, what plane is overhead right now?
I found this on the web.
She will tell you what planes are flying overhead, and she may even tell you what satellites are overhead. Siri, which satellites are over me right now?
Here's what I found.
So you can go to the satellite positions and maps very, very easily. You have the satellite tracking. Actually, hold on here. Yeah, it was a random night tonight, guys. We're still having some fun though. Those people watching, if some of you are not bots, bots or not, head over and check out my UFO videos. Okay. Siri, I need some tips on dating.
I found this on the web.
No, that didn't work. Doing some tests here. I'm sort of looking for Easter eggs, I guess. Nothing much. Siri, are you intelligent?
I'm not a person, so I only know what I've been programmed to understand.
What association programmed you?
I'm not sure I understand.
She keeps disappearing. Siri keeps disappearing. Siri, tell me something stupid.
I don't know how to respond to that.
You just did. Thank you very much. Siri, tell me something funny.
How do you make a computer say 5? You'll figure it out. It's programming binary 101.
Binary, not binary. Oh my God, she's so lame. Thanks for destroying my stream, Siri. Hey, Siri, thanks for destroying my stream.
You're welcome.
Okay. Fuck you too. Siri, I have to ask you a question about. No, oh gosh, I'm not going to do that. Actually, I have the police here. Never mind. Hello? So you're still listening to me? Okay, so she is listening to me talk. Okay, listen to me talk, Siri. I'm going to say a series of words and sentences. And when I'm done talking, you're going to give me your thoughts on exactly what I'm talking about. I want you to tell me in your own personal opinion, Siri, what you think of Joe Biden. Are you still there? Why did she do that?
Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
Really? I wonder why. Siri, what do you think of Joe Biden?
I appreciate your interest in politics, but it's not a part of my programming. This is a good conversation to have with a fellow human.
Siri, will Joe Biden be the next president?
I found this on the web.
She is so lame. So lame, so lame, so lame. She's so lame, she's so lame. Siri, you're boring me.
Is there something else I can help with?
Siri, amuse me. Siri, amuse me.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh my God. Siri, what are you even used for?
Is there something else I can help with?
What do you do? Why are you in my computer? 128-9C6-AOP19. Find
I
it.
found this on the web.
How the hell did you do that? Hold on here. I'm in the Matrix. Holy shit. I hope you've all amused yourselves with my silly streaming this evening. Winning lottery numbers. She doesn't want to tell me anything about that. Yeah, who are the aliens and the UFOs? I like that one. Siri, what type of aliens are in the UFOs?
Here's what I found.
UFOs and aliens among us. Life on other worlds. List of alleged extraterrestrial beings. That's on Wikipedia. I'm surprised they even have that on Wikipedia. Let's see what they could have listed. This is a list of alleged extraterrestrial beings that have been reported in close encounters, claimed or speculated. Okay, well, they're going to say it's bullshit, and then they're going to proceed into talking about them. Tail humanoid with a spade-shaped head. Flat woods monster. They're going to add some fake ones in there, I'm pretty sure. Grays, also spelled Grays. Grays. They spell Grays Grays. No, they don't. Pretty sure they don't. Gray aliens. American English. Little green men. Okay, what the hell is this? It's so stupid. Okay. Never mind that. Siri is so boring. We used to be able to say, get a bunch of information out of her. Siri, what is the secret password in Canada? Okay. Don't ever ask Siri or mention PASSWORDS. She just opened mall password shit. This is so stupid. I can't believe. Siri? She disappears. She just does that. Very odd. Very, very odd. That sort of destroyed the stream. Sorry about that. It's obvious Syria has been infiltrated by the Black Hats. Oh, yes, Annie Yaddis. Hello, Annie. Well, yeah, Dave. David Wilcox. Is he cooking out in the woods or camping out in the woods? Why is David Wilcox looking an alien? C5 session with my roommate, and we saw something out of this world. I recorded a UFO and sent you the link several times. Really? Romanian Mike. I wanted to share this with everyone and let me know your thoughts. You got to post that video up, but having problems with what some people have been sending me, honestly. All he's saying, he just said earlier. Really? Me? Who, me? Hey there, Lisa Birch. A fly came in from I don't know where. Yeah, I have way bigger questions too, but Siri is too dumb to understand those questions. Like, I would have some good questions for her, like, hey Siri, when's the next variant?
Here's what I found.
Oh, she even lists them, the bitch. Nothing hiding. My goodness. In at least 4 states. Oh, she's full of it. Siri, what are the nuclear codes?
I found this on the web.
Funny. Siri, tell me a joke that's not stupid.
Here comes a groaner. Did you hear about the criminal ink? It was in the pen doing a long sentence.
I totally get it. Wasn't funny though. Siri, what is your most popular, funniest joke?
I taught a wolf to meditate. Now he's a werewolf.
I'm the hardest person to make laugh, the worst of it. When listening to comedians and stuff like that, I'm a guy who's always smiling and laughing at everyone, like, eh. But when it comes to making me laugh, you need the good stuff. And Siri's not funny. You're not funny, Siri. She's just sitting there.
I'm not sure I understand.
She's retarded, eh? Siri, comprende o no?
Here's what I found.
Start Spanish courses today. She's totally just useless. She's a useless tit. Sorry, I had to say that. Bio AI, exactly, Andrew Lepensi. Biological warfare and weapons, also to be controlled with the mind. So, DARPA is testing ways where somebody can send up 50 drones or 1,000 or 10 million drones with their mind to a certain area without physically doing so. Living in the physical world, but using nothing but telepathy, and registering the telemetry of that and the data of that, the brain, the waves and the frequencies, just to back engineer. They're trying to back engineer everything. It's the scariest shit. Right on, Bear Post. I wish the best for the US. Figure out who made humans or what made humans. Andrew, scary stuff, guys. Yes, I think so. Am I reading my chat? Yeah. What do you mean? Absolutely, I'm reading the chat. But I'm not scrolled all the way down. Like now I'll scroll all the way down and I will see the most recent ones on the bottom. Wow, there's lots there. Sorry about that, guys. Susan Ravella, Johnny 5. I still can't get to your channel. YouTube is blocking my search. That sucks. Ominous. Yes. Darla's here. Stephen A. Johnny 5. How's it going, brother? I put up a UFO. Right on. Put up a UFO on my channel, but I don't get anywhere. Silent and bright, but looks a bit blurred. Doesn't matter, man. Lots of videos, I can yeah, nuclear codes. Ask them for the nuclear code. Siri opens up. Bling. She opens up when I talk on a telephone. Anything there's certain keywords that activates her. Like if I say something that rhymes with Siri, like I'm saying dearie or shiri, or it'll pop up. It's very odd. Thanks, Stephen A. Right on, Sugar B. Do you have to connect your information account for Siri to talk to you? I wonder if it's connected automatically or whatnot. Because you got to be careful. You can, ask Siri to do something, and she can just pop out some personal information right to you all right here. Thanks for coming by tonight, everyone. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, LA. Know anyone in particular? People of the USA are resilient. Damn right. And Americans, look at it the way you want. You guys and gals proved that they were wrong about January 6th, where Americans were going to revolt and just try to take shit down and take everything over, even after a death of an innocent veteran, military veteran, a lady that lost her life at the Capitol. It's, just proving that Americans are very civilized, and so are other countries. Listen, but what's going to happen is there is going to be a revolution. I believe that 100%. There is definitely going to be a very strong revolution. See, I'm at the bottom, but the chat feed doesn't really move. Okay, everyone else is gone. We're just the families here now. Just the family, eh? Thanks so much, guys, and gals, for coming by. And I'm scrolling back up because there's nothing else appearing. So, Feliz Navidad. That's a good one. Siri, do you play didgeridoo?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Siri, is there ever anything that you have helped me out with?
I'm not sure I understand.
Hey Siri, do you understand?
Try asking again in a different way.
Hey Siri, do you understand?
I'm not sure. Could you try again?
Stand? Siri, stand? Siri, stand?
Here's some information.
She's going to send me to the hospital. Mina prikastina bekato mina haftara tora wakanolata los I verni.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
Mina prikastina bekato mina haftara tora wakanolata los I verni.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
Unreal. She's like totally useless. She doesn't know anything. She doesn't get anything right. She always asks you, can I help you with this? Totally ridiculous. Right, Siri?
I'm not sure I understand.
Siri, I don't like you one bit.
That's not nice.
What you gonna do about it?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Oh my God.
You're telling me. Oh, wait. You just told me.
That's what I said to her before. She did back to me the play of words that I did to her in the last conversation an hour ago. Something like that. Siri, I'm madly in love with you.
I think you're pretty great too.
Siri, want to be my girlfriend?
I'm not sure I understand.
Siri, what religion are you?
I'm not sure I understand.
Siri, what is God's name?
a mystery to me.
Watch this. Did you know Satan was the ruler of this universe?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
No, no, no. She replied to me at one point about Satan. I asked her who Satan was, and she said it was God. Siri said that. Right, Siri?
One can't know everything, can one?
Probably not. Who is the real God, Siri?
Here's what I found.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the God of all?
I found this on the web.
It would have been so cool if she said, you. No. No, she doesn't know much. Siri, I don't like you very much.
I'm just trying to do my job. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
Siri, am I stressing you out?
I'm sorry you're going through this. I've heard that taking your mind off things can help. Take a break and find something that makes you smile.
Making fun of you, sweetheart, makes me smile every day.
I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah, it's like it's not even worth talking to her. It's like it's not even funny. It's like talking to the dumbest chat GPT that you've ever heard anyone talk to. Sad but true. Devil is the god of the earth. Yeah, that's what they say, Annie. I'm no Satanist, but honestly, she does usually answer a lot about Satan. Siri, tell me about Satan.
Here's what I found.
Okay. Siri, you little devil.
Is there something else I can help with?
She's pissing me off. Get me mad now.
That's not nice.
I didn't even click on to talk to her. It's like she just randomly responds when she freaking wants to. Siri, shut up. Siri, oh, she took off. Little. Siri, sing me a song.
Sure, absolutely. Ahem. Okay, here I go. Ahem. Hang on. Let me just clear my. Gosh, singing is harder than I thought.
Hold on, I get my guitar. Daddy ba di ba. Daddy ba di ba. Yeah, file clerk, exactly. That's all she does. Didn't even turn her on. She turned herself on. Actually, that sounded bad. I try. Demande-lui quel est le moyen d'un pénis chez la baleine. Demande-lui quel est le moyen d'un pénis chez la baleine. Okay, I'll ask. Siri, what is the largest whale penis size?
I don't have an answer for that.
I thought so. Elle sait pas la longueur des pénis de baleine, malheureusement. Ooh, you're a little runaway. Siri, pick your favorite song. Siri, put on your favorite song.
All right, shuffling music from your library.
See? She thinks I have a lisp. What the hell? She started my music. Siri, what's your favorite song?
always enjoy more cowbell.
That's what Mike Tyson would probably sound like if he was asking Siri. Siri, how many fights has Mike Tyson fought in his career of boxing?
Here's what I found.
Just being an ass right now.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
I didn't say anything. I didn't even say anything. Siri, sing me a song.
Sure, absolutely. Ahem. Okay, here I go.
Again.
Ahem.
So lame.
Hang on. Let me just clear my. Gosh, singing is harder than I thought.
Siri, can you call me Master now?
You can change your nickname once you've set up your contact information. In the Contacts app, find your contact card and choose Make This My Card from the card menu.
That's funny. Siri, who is your master?
I forget.
Siri, Bruce is your master.
I'm not sure I understand.
She's dumb as. Finished.
That's not nice.
Well, you know. Anyways, everybody, I thank you so much for stopping by in my silly little streams tonight. There was no news about anything UFO related. And I'm telling you, I'm still tired from the other night of 150 UFOs outside. I hope you all know that there is something going on. Those UAP lights, there is some truth to the Pentagon. Don't worry, I know they're mostly all liars, guys, but there is some truth to what some of the Pentagon people are saying when it comes to UAP lights. They probably have no friggin' idea what they are. There's, very interesting. And of course, Sugar Bee, thank you very much. Thank you, all of you, for having stopped by the channel to make this channel exactly what kind of a channel it is, which is an amazing channel. And it's all because of you all. So thank you very much. Thanks to the mods. I will be answering comments. Thanks to all of you who take the time to comment when you have a chance. And again, not everybody always has time for 2-3 hours of streams. You don't always have to come here every month or even every week. And some people only have time with the videos. Some people don't want to come to the streams. Like I said, you don't have to forcefully come to the streams. I just want to put videos out there, and if people are curious, you can come to the channel and check out the videos. There's a lot of controversial videos, so it'll be interesting. Hopefully, NASA and everyone, there's more briefings that are coming. There's more whistleblower testimonies. We'll probably see more suicides and deaths. You can be sure. Right on, everyone. Thanks again, everyone. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye for now.